Hi, I'm Rutherford from Red and Blue Review.
I'm so formal. I am Beauregard. No, you don't. And this is Red and Blue Review. On our last show, we talked about Wonder Woman, the animated movie, and it was amazing. Today, we're going to be talking about something that can be amazing if you do it right. Reboots.
Reboots come in many different forms. The Batman the Animated Series was a reboot of the Batman TV show from the 1960s.
Sometimes you just can't get rid of them.
And it was much better. Well, the first two seasons, it gets kind of weird after that. Before 1995, it was much better.
Yeah, so before we were born.
The current Batman movies are a reboot of the 1980s Batman movies, and even Bone the Squirrel had a reboot. By the way, you should really watch that. It's awesome pre-reboot and post-reboot.
You and that talking squirrel. Oh my god. Anyway, reboots happen. And they happen to pretty much everything. When the people are screaming, no! No more reboots! We want something new! You're still gonna get a reboot. Or someone else doing something similar to what people are doing and having less than stellar results.
I would joke at our expense.
Probably.
Blue, we've made 3 episodes, and you've broken the 4th wall on every one. I can't afford to keep replacing that wall!
You can't even afford to eat. What are you talking about? Anyway, 4th wall breaking aside, September 2011, DC Comics hit the reboot button yet again and started fresh with all new series, all new number 1s, and gave each character a new costume, even though some of them don't really look new and some of them are really stupid. Superman. But we're not going to be focusing on all of them right now. I think we'll back it up to that Wonder Woman episode with a little more Wonder Woman for you, which you would know if you read the title of this episode or watched our last. But who am I kidding? No one watched our last.
Stop doing that!
Ow, my ear. So, to make things a bit simpler, we're not going to be reviewing up to the latest issue because, let's be honest with each other, you know this as much as I do. By the time we post this stupid thing, that's gonna change anyway. I don't even know what the latest issue is right now. So anyway, we're just going to review the first 6 issues, which works out fine and dandy, because that's what makes up the first graphic novel in stores now.
No product placement. So, the plot of the graphic novel and the first 6 issues in the series is this woman. Zola, who is pregnant with Zeus's latest bastard.
Language, Redifer.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
Oh, fuck you.
Besides, I was using the technical term. That kid is not gonna know who his father is, and if his mom told him, do you think the kid would believe her?
Point taken, go on.
Continuing on, Hera doesn't like that.
And sends centaurs to kill the lady, but Hermes steps in to save her. Oh, look at the time! I'm a fucking bird! By teleporting her to our very own Wonder Woman.
With a magical key that can only take someone to one place, and then back to where they just were. Good one, Hermes, because she wasn't in danger where she was or anything. No. The story continues with Wonder Woman taking a lady and an injured Hermes to the island of the Amazons, where they're greeted at spear points. And we find out that the Amazons hate Lady because, well, she's carrying Zeus's illegitimate child.
Many of the Amazons fear that bringing Zola to the island will incur Hera's wrath. We also get a look at Mount Olympus and meet Eris, who frankly looks really freaky.
We also find out that Zeus doesn't just neglect his many illegitimate children, but he's missing and presumed to be dead or gone. Hermes says that gods can be seriously injured but can't die. So I'm actually really confused here. Where are you, Zeus?
So we hear the Sand Baby story and find out that Wonder Woman was picked on as a child for being a baby made of quote-unquote clay. And then we find out from Eris, who is apparently Wonder Woman's sister, that this is a lie. And Hippolyta and Zeus had a past.
Ew, I like the Sand Baby story better.
Yeah, well, it's not canon anymore. Get over it.
Wonder Woman doesn't like this news so much, so she leaves with Sister, Lady, and Bird Guy, where they go clubbing in England. Speaking of that, this program has been made in part by the old...
Ouch! Alright, no more fourth wall breaking this episode.
We get some more bonding with Hermes and Zola.
Do what I can.
And meet another supposed child of Zeus named Lennox, who helps them come up with a plan to trick Poseidon, Hades, and Hera.
The plan was kind of hard for me to follow, but it goes kind of something like this.
Wonder Woman engages Poseidon and tries to talk to him. Meanwhile, British Guy goes to hell, which is actually what Hades tells British Guy to call him.
Actually, I don't really like much about... I don't really like much about the new gods. They just don't look right.
I mean, sure, Candlehead Kid Hades is closer what I think of than Fat Hades, but Poseidon looks like that giant fish from The Legend of Zelda.
Did someone say Zelda? I love Zelda. Wait, is that King Dora?
No, it's supposed to be Poseidon.
Oh, okay.
Intern, where have you been?
Oh, I've been sleeping in the broom closet like Red told me to. I'm not really a big comic person anyway.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, bye.
You make her sleep in the broom closet? What is this, Harry freaking Potter?
Well, you always yell at her for being in the way. It's better this way.
Beside the point!
Anyway, back to the story.
No. I'm not done with this. Hera looks ridiculous in her stupid peacock dress. This wind is Hippolyta blonde. If you watch The Big Bang Theory, Amazons are not blonde. And Zeus... looks really freaking awesome.
Done now?
Yeah, go ahead.
The story continues!
Hera does go to the island of Amazons for revenge and turns Hippolyta into stone and the others into snakes.
Wait, didn't that happen before the plan?
Pretty sure it's during.
No, it's gotta be before. That's why Diana wants revenge in the first place.
Well, then you skipped over it and it's all your fault.
Well, you know what? Excuse me, because I don't have the comics. Someone didn't give them to me, and I had to go to the library and get the stupid graphic novel, and by the time I finished reading it and started writing this stupid thing, it was due. Don't pull it. You could renew it. I didn't think of it at the time. Anyway, the plan goes off pretty well.
The team we've come to know and tolerate tricks Hera into coming down from her mountain by promising to Poseidon and Hades that they can rule the sky together, Poseidon by day and Hades by night, with both of them taking Hera as their queen.
Which in itself is weird, but Greek mythology is weird.
Hera doesn't approve, and she comes down to have a little chat with everyone. Lennox steals the candle, Wonder Woman gets Hermes' staff, goes to Olympus, breaks Hera's magic-looking glass, and goes back to where they were with Hera no longer able to track them. Poseidon gets a laugh out of it, and Hades walks off slightly amused. And Zola is stupid and falls into a trap. The graphic novel ends with Hades saying, "We struck a bargain, Wonder Woman. Fulfill your end, or Zeus's bloodline ends with you."
So, what did we think of it? Well, I liked it. I like Wonder Woman in general, so I was pretty sure I was gonna love this. Wonder Woman's a badass, the other characters are interesting, and the story is great. The art style is new, and, well, it was good.
I strongly disagree with that last statement anyway. New isn't always good.
Well, here it is.
I don't really like the new art style. I don't really hate it, but I don't really like it. Most of my complaints are with character design. I mean, you can tell who they're supposed to be, but at the same time, they just don't look right. I mean, it's Greek mythology, like you said. Everyone's going to portray these characters differently. They're legend. It's older than I am, and I'm pretty darn old. So, of course, everyone's going to portray them differently, but
Apollo is dark most of the time we see him, which is kind of a neat idea, some god being dark when there is no sun. Cool idea, I guess.
at least I think that's supposed to be Ares.
They call him Or. Really, like... So, I'm assuming he's Ares. That doesn't seem right to me either. I mean, really, like, the frail old man... I mean, I do kind of really like the frail old man being the god of war, but at the same time, I just don't see it.
Luckily, we have a pretty strong team on this one, so the story's pretty decent. I mean, like I said, the plan was pretty hard for me to follow, but I might just be a little stupid. The character designs are different. Some of them work, some of them don't. I still like Candle Haze over Fat Haze any day. But I can honestly forgive some of the funnier things.
I pretty much feel the same. I do like the art, I love the story, the characters are great, but some of the designs do feel a bit, off. So, what are we reviewing next week?
After all the gloom and doom of this book, I feel we should look to the future. I feel we need a new frontier.
I think you just set up for something, but I don't know what.
Cop out!
Monday, time for alchemy. I'm buried behind the gallery. Come in and see a band from Norway or Japan. Pick up the CD while you're able, somewhere on a tiny German label. It's Gothic NYC, a saver dance for me. And do deposit, if you please, some black lipstick on my PP.